Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I am Tiffani-Beth.
I'm Melissa-Anne. Welcome to our channel.
And we are Midnight Beauty.
Yes, Midnight Beauties.
Yes. Melissa, do you want to tell them what we're going to be doing today?
So we are doing a makeup challenge, and I'm not sure who started this challenge. I don't know who to credit it to. I know if you go on YouTube and you search dollar store makeup haul or makeup challenge, a whole bunch of people will come up because I always like to give credit where I find inspiration, but I'm not sure who started it, but a lot of people have done it, and now we are hopping on that train. So I went to the dollar store where I live, and
I went to the dollar store where I live because let's be honest, not everybody can walk into a store, a high-end store like Macy's or even Saks, and spend $25, $30 on even a blush, let alone $250 on a, foundation.
Yep.
So you know what? It's always nice to know where there's good products that will actually last a long time. Yep. So there's going to be two parts to this. So the first part is going to be us showing you what we got and putting it on and applying it. Yep. Now, mind you, everybody applies their makeup differently. We're just showing you what we got. Yep. And then the second part is because we're going to do some stuff, eat, drink, do whatever, and come back and show you how well it lasted. Yep. So you can say if it's worth it or not.
I call it makeup on a budget.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, makeup on a budget. So I tried to get as much of a full face as I possibly could. Full disclosure, the only thing that I really couldn't get was a concealer. And I already have my skincare on and everything. I didn't get any skincare. And the only thing that I'm going to be using that I didn't get from the dollar store is my Hank and Henry beauty blenders. So I just wanted to share that because my dollar store didn't have any, but maybe your dollar store does.
They did.
Wow! How about that?
2 beauty blenders. Now, mind you, I have pre-opened some of these things.
Okay.
And actually, I have to say, it's not bad. I know some of the other blenders are a little more firm.
Yeah.
This one isn't bad. It's pretty firm. I got 2 of them, by the way. I got one for my foundation.
Okay.
And then I found and I'll show you in a little bit, a crayon contour.
Oh.
So I got one for the crayon contour and one for my foundation.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I didn't even think because they had a lot of different foundations and I probably could have gotten a darker color to do a contour one. I was not thinking, so that's all right.
Well, when I went to the dollar store, and obviously we know dollar stores don't have everything.
They don't have the selection.
Correct. So, and what's there is kind of limited, but to the credit of our dollar store here, it's not exactly my color, but I think I can get away with it. We'll see.
Okay.
It's it's medium. It's medium, but it's not bad. Usually even if I tanned, I wouldn't have been able to wear the foundation they have. The downside was I wasn't able to find a concealer. The concealers were way off the mark, and then they had no powder. So I will be using a powder, but it's going to be my e.l.f. powder, just because I feel like that's going to help. But
it's still cost effective.
It's very cost effective.
Yep.
It's $6, which isn't bad at all.
No, that's not bad.
And then but I did find eyeliner. I found 2 types of mascara. I did find a lipstick that I liked. The other ones, they're not my color. I'm not a lipstick person anyway. I'm a matte lip person because I'm like I've said before, I don't like to reapply things. So we'll see. It's a pretty color, and I'm very open-minded, and I'm excited to try the eyeliner because, sometimes I find even the most expensive eyeliners, they melt and they bleed down my face, and I think I'm looking pretty, and I'm talking to somebody of importance, and then I go look in my mirror, and it looks like I've been fucking crying like an idiot all day. So, and that's kind of embarrassing. So I'm hoping, I kind of am hoping that this one will stay where I would intended it to.
The lipstick selection at my dollar store was not the greatest either. They a lot of hot pink, which might be somebody else's choice because makeup has no rules and everybody has different tastes. But I did get a couple of different things just to try out. So I guess want to get started?
Let's get started. Also, by the way, I'm having a drinky drink. These aren't a sponsor, but they're okay. They're a seltzer. I don't know why they keep making everything into a fucking seltzer. I like a full flavored drink, but the red, white, and berry isn't bad. I just wish it was the full flavor. So
is it really sweet?
It's not sweet really at all.
Oh no. So I'm drinking Dippin' Donuts coffee, iced coffee. Dippin' Donuts. For everybody that's not from upstate New York or like central New York, it's a local coffee shop, not sponsored, but I would love to be sponsored.
Right? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Also, a really quick disclaimer too. We're just two regular chicks trying to help other chicks do cool things.
Yeah, I'm no expert. I just like to have fun. I'm not an expert. So you might apply your makeup differently. You might do something differently than what we do. And that's fine because makeup has no rules.
And we're not always going to be beautiful.
No.
Beautify ourselves.
And we may apply stuff wrong. Very, very wrong.
But that's what we're learning.
Yep. So I got LA Colors matte foundation in the color porcelain. It's matte liquid, high pigment formula. So I'm guessing for somebody who has dry skin, this probably would not be for them. But luckily I have combination. So we will see how it goes.
And I have got Sassy and Chic moisturizing foundation medium 1. I'm normally either ivory or porcelain. So I look like a completely different culture when I put that. So just disclaimer, this is, what I had to work with.
The color looks good though on this end.
Yeah, it does. It does. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
It's not bad. I don't know if you can kind of see it. It's not horrible. It's not bad. But we'll figure it out.
And I also did score an e.l.f. brush at the dollar store. So it is Beautifully Bare stippling brush, I don't know. So I'm going to put some of my foundation on one side with the brush and then on the other side with my Hank and Henry.
We're just going to be using this.
Yeah. I have to take
clearly like these now that I found them.
Taking my glasses off so I can't see anything now.
Okay, so first impressions is this isn't bad. Actually, the color matching isn't terrible.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really, really creamy. And I look like a pigeon just pooped on my face. And it's really, really light. Oh my.
I feel like we should have traded foundations.
Oh yeah, look. It's really light. Yeah, I don't think it's my color.
You kind of look like the Phantom of the Opera, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, so the brush is not working out because it's moving the foundation all around. So I don't know if this brush is actually meant to put foundation on.
If you kept that just like the way it is, and then kept your other side the way it is, you kind of look like you had the Phantom of the Opera mask on.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the blender is working a lot better. So like the blender is going to kind of thin it out a little bit more too. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Oh, it's really light.
So I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't find a concealer because this is definitely, I would have to say, less than medium coverage.
Oh, this is awful.
So first impressions of the makeup people on a budget.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. So as far as the foundation goes, I can tell you I am not a fan of this. And I don't know if it's because of the color is not right. So what happens is when I use a lighter foundation, it tends to highlight like all my pores. I usually like to go about a shade a little bit darker than my own natural skin tone, because if I go too light, it shows everything up. And this is what's happening. It's making me look really washed out.
So
doesn't smell too bad though.
Yeah, mine doesn't really smell at all. First impressions, and I'm also one of those people that will rub this in at the end because That's how I've always done my makeup, right, wrong, or indifferent. It's just what I've done. So I have combination skin. I have some redness and things like that I really like it when my foundation will cover that. That is not this foundation. If you have simple skin, and I mean that in the best way possible, if you have skin that either you don't really need to cover up, like use a foundation for, or you just want to use it just to have a base, this might be good for you. It is not good for me. I can see I don't know if you can see, I can see my redness. I feel like I have coverage on it all.
Oh yeah, I can still see a little. Oh my gosh, this is just a little too light for me.
It probably would have worked well for me, but even being medium, like you can't tell I have foundation on. I don't think you can still see the redness here and here.
Was it a BB cream or no?
It was not a BB cream. They did have BB cream though, but that was 5 shades, maybe 6 shades darker than even when I was tan could never reach.
Gotcha.
So first impressions, not the greatest. If you're looking for full coverage, maybe spending even just like $5 or $6 more on Milani or e.l.f. or even a Wet n Wild, Revlon, Maybelline.
I like the makeup fit too. I don't know. I forget who makes that, if it's Maybelline, but that Maybelline. I do like that one. And I mean, that doesn't really cost that much. And if you're lucky enough and you can get a coupon, you could maybe save a couple of dollars too.
Yeah. I would definitely even just spend the extra couple of dollars to get, I guess, a higher end drugstore brand. Yeah. Milani is $8, e.l.f. is $6, Maybelline ranges anywhere from $4 to $10, Revlon even $10. It would be worth it.
If you hit too, Ulta, I think they just had it. Well, and with COVID, I don't know if they'll bring it back for people because now the stores are open again. But they just had their month sale. It was back in March, but each day they have a high-end product, but it's like 50 to 75% off. Yeah. So that's where I like to try a lot of my high-end products, and that's how I got hooked onto the Physicians Formula, which is I think normally $28.50, but they had it in one of the sales for like $15.
Right. But just disclaimer, this is just the foundation. We haven't reached everything else yet. That's a completely different story. Just the foundation. And it also depends. I mean, again, for me, if you don't, excuse me, I'm so sorry. If you have a skin that doesn't require a ton of coverage, it would be good for you. It would be cost effective and efficient. Yeah. But for people like us who have redness and stuff, it's not working out so well. So I am going to be using, just because I need to have a powder, e.l.f., my e.l.f. powder. I do like this, but I actually have to be on it. Well, I'll go over something else later, like next time in a makeup, but I'm going to use e.l.f. powder really quick just to put down a powder base.
I actually was able to get powder at my dollar store. It's LA Colors pressed powder. It's long-lasting wear. It's just a pressed powder. It's got the mirror with the compact. I'm just going to apply it with the little like applicator, I guess. Yeah, if I can get the plastic off of it. Maybe it'll bring some color back in.
Now, I remember when I first started putting on makeup, I looked like Tammy Faye Baker. Sometimes I still feel like that. I take off my makeup and my face is this big.
I think I would like that foundation if it was a little bit darker for me. I think if it was a tad darker, it probably wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is with the dollar store, everything's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
You find some great stuff, some don't. And the same thing can actually be said for like Big Lots and Ollie's, those stores too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you find gems and sometimes you don't find anything at all. And you know what? That's okay. That's just the way things go. And it's not a big deal. Mm-mm. Okay, drink break.
Drink.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and use this contour crayon. Now, a disclaimer again. Also, LA Colors is not a sponsor. Our dollar stores are not a sponsor. These are merely just products we picked up.
So
People are probably like, why do you keep saying that? But it's important that we keep saying that because people can often assume that the reason why you're using a specific product is because they are a sponsor, and they aren't. And it's not always. Trust me, you'll know if they are. But until then, I have to keep saying disclaimer. They're not a sponsor. They are not endorsing us. And we're not necessarily endorsing a specific product, rather endorsing the cost-effective benefit of a product or not. That's
I would say primarily at my dollar store, they had only LA colors. They had some Elf, but I did score one thing in Revlon, so that will be interesting. So I didn't get contour, but I got like a blush that's called Peach Rose. It's LA colors. I'm gonna kind of use this as my contour blush just to add color back in, so I don't really look like Casper.
Also, I'm not an expert at contouring, so I could be doing this all wrong.
No, you're doing good.
How funny would it be if I just wrote bitch across my face and like walk it like that and be like, this is how I contour. Or we could draw those penises James was talking about. That would be funny. If you've ever had a penis drawn on your face, or you drew one yourself, I'd like to hear about it. Leave it in the comments.
I didn't bring any of my brushes down because I wanted to make the challenge what the challenge was. So I'm using the little brush that came with.
I want to make it eyes. Like I just want to, make my makeup like it now.
Oh, that might be nice. We could recreate Pennywise makeup.
I think we should. I think that would be fun.
I've done it before. I love it. It's pretty easy to do.
He relatively is, isn't he? All right, so I'm going to use the bottom of my beauty blender to kind of put this in here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, thanks for your approval, Litza.
You got it. Well, I don't like this blush. I like the blush. I don't like the brush that comes with the blush. Try saying that 10 times.
That'll be on the next game. Oh, yes, and if you didn't catch us, we were on Let's Party with Lauren.
We had a bitchin' time.
Oh my God, it was a blast. We highly recommend it. She's on Thursdays, and you will catch us. We're on her little YouTube channel, so go check us out.
So
we sang and we laughed and we drank and we laughed some more, and we played a really bad game of charades. It was pretty funny.
So what I always do to apply blush, and everybody applies it differently. Some people apply it a little bit higher up, and it's all really too based on face shape. Some people apply it like 2 fingers away from your nose. Some people do more of just the bronzier effect. I always kind of like to highlight the apples of my cheek. So I always smiled and then kind of applied it in that area just to kind of give it a nice fresh look. I actually really like this blush color.
So I have to tell you, I don't hate this contour crayon. I don't hate it at all.
That's good.
And I'm not really a cranny like makeup person. I mean, the nice thing is it's pretty buildable actually.
I actually really like this blush. It reminds me of NARS Orgasm. It's not quite as pinky as the Orgasm blush, but it's really nice. And the only thing is I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but in the actual little package, it's a little flaky, but
and this is the Contours LA colors. And let me show you something really quick before I put in the rest of because I look like I have issues. It's a twist little thing. So you can twist it and it'll go all the way up. It's nothing you have to sharpen or anything like that.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, who's got time to sharpen?
I don't have patience.
Me either. I used to, not anymore. Okay. So now I did get some eyebrow stuff. I'm not really sure. I got something from Elf. It's called Wax Pencil Shape and Stay in Clear. And then I also got Color Stay Brow Mousse in Revlon, 24-hour stay. And it's in dark brown. So I probably will apply this one first, the Revlon one first, and then maybe use the Claire after it. It says gently twist base of pen to propel formula into both sides of brush. Brush mousse over both bare brows to tame tint and add fullness. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, your contour looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really warmed up your skin tone.
It did. But I have to admit, I'm really missing a concealer.
Yeah, me too. I use the foundation as my concealer, but it didn't really do the job. But
Is it the Fioria I sent you?
huh?
Do you use the Fioria I sent you as a concealer?
I have, yeah, I like it as a concealer. As a whole foundation, no, because it's a little too light for my skin tone, but I do use it as a concealer. I do like it for that.
Okay, so yeah, this has warmed up my skin tone quite a bit.
So I don't hate it. You could see the brush. It has, I don't know if the camera can really pick it up too good, but it's got like little bristles on it. And then the little thing on the bottom, you wind it up. Oh, this is going to be really interesting.
Okay, while you do that, I think I'm actually going to try some eyeshadow. Or maybe I'll try. Let's see what I have.
Oh boy. This is going to either be a hit or miss.
So I have Elf Colors powder blush called Toast.
Oh, wait, what's that?
It's called Toast.
Oh, that's like the one that I got, but mine was Peach Cobbler.
All right, well, there you go. Peach Cobbler, Toast.
Wait, is that eyeshadow or blush?
Blush.
Oh, okay.
I'm going backwards in my routine. I usually do something completely different.
Yeah, I usually don't put blush on now, but for some, I needed to put more color back in so I didn't look so, I mean, on my end, it's picking up really light.
No, I can see it. It's warm. Everybody who's watching this, I want you to go ahead and put in the comments what some of your budget-friendly makeup suggestions are, whether they be a product, but even hacks, beauty hacks.
Yeah.
What are they? You know, put them in the comments. We'll try them. We'll try them out. I should have probably unpackaged this.
And if you haven't seen it, go check out our channel, and you can see how we liked Rebel Romance by Wet n Wild. We did a review on their product, and I would say that it's Melissa-Anne and Tiffani-Beth approved.
It is. I like it. The only thing I have an issue with are the lipsticks. I did use the gloss for our show, and I didn't know it, but I had like gloss bleeding at the corner of my mouth.
Oh no.
And then with the matte ones, my only issue is when I was eating and drinking, unlike Jeffree Stars and Maybelline's, which we'll review Maybelline's in a week or so, they came off. And when they came off onto my napkin or my cup, then they would smear onto either my skin or something else and stain it.
Oh, that's not good.
So that is my one gripe, if I have any at all.
I mix my two together. So the matte wasn't too drying because I added the lighter, glossier one, and I liked it, but it was okay. I've used some of their Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks that didn't come with that collection, and the ingredients felt a little bit different to me. And I don't know if they use different ingredients in different oh boy.
So just so you know, the reason why it took me so long to open this, I was fumbling with the fucking package. I couldn't open it. I literally just had to take my pair of tweezers and poke a hole in the package.
Poke a hole? Oh no.
All right, so this brush, I don't think this is going to work for me. This is the size of the brush. No human cheek is this small.
Yeah, that's what I used. I was like,
we'll give it a whirl, but
yeah, I needed a bigger brush. I think that was my issue. I got a lot of cheek and the little brush does not cut it.
Yeah, no, this fat chick needs a real brush. Okay.
So I like this product. I'm going to see how it wears throughout the day. I do like this product, but the only thing for me is that I think I didn't get a pencil. So I think I would do a pencil first and then fill it in with this product after I use the pencil, just because I'm missing like my little wispier ends that I can't achieve with this.
True. But it looks pretty.
Thank you. The only thing is if you see it up close, like you can't tell on the camera, but I think I put too much product in. So it's kind of beating up a little bit, but it's not, if I brush it through, it's not too bad.
All right, so far I'm liking this blush. It's nice, it's warm. It's blending as nice as it could possibly blend.
Yeah, mine blended pretty good.
Considering the foundation I've used. I know that sounds kind of petty, but I really feel, and this is just my opinion, and maybe somebody else can maybe teach me different. I feel a foundation is super important because that's actually going to dictate how well you build upon. And
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's skincare too. So when I worked as a makeup artist, we would have so many people come in and wonder why their foundation was peeling up or why their skin was so flaky and they put the foundation on. And it's important. Skincare is so important. That's the foundation. And then you put on your foundation and that can make or break other products when you're applying on top of it.
So,
oh boy.
So I do like this blush. I think given a proper foundation, because here's my biggest problem, and I hope everybody can see it. I don't feel like my face has been covered at all. I feel like
you like a heavier foundation.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I need a coverage, and I don't feel like it's covered.
Yeah.
I can still see my blemishes. I can still see all of that. And to me, I just feel like I'm trying to put lipstick on a pig, and it's just not working.
Tiffany, so do you think if you put on another layer of the foundation, that would have helped, or no, it would have made it worse?
It's so sheer, and for the color and for my skin tone, it's really kind of odd because it's not tons darker than my skin tone because I'm a more warm, peachy. Like I said, I use ivory, I use porcelain. Sometimes I mix the two. And I usually use either e.l.f. or Milani or even the Fioria. I'll mix some of that in, and it covers it well. But then I also put a concealer on, and the concealer and the other ones actually coverage really well. So if I didn't have the concealer, it wouldn't still be terrible. But the concealer helps just give that extra layer of coverage and barrier to the blemishes that you're trying to cover, and it makes my pores smaller. Also, again, skincare is important because the moisturizer you use, the primer you use can also help minimize those pores and stuff like that. So, but even though I have that type of skincare routine with those type of products, I don't think another layer would help. It would still be just as translucent, and it's really, I mean, but it is a dollar store product. Yeah. Let's be honest. But again, it would probably be useful for somebody who has pretty good skin to begin with. Yeah. I'm not that person. So I feel like, again, and I know you hate it, but I feel like I'm putting lipstick on a pig because I can still see the blemishes, and I feel like I'm just adding redness on top of my blemishes. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now.
And it could be the undertone of the foundation enhancing the redness too. So a lot of times with the undertone, sometimes you want to do the opposite to help cancel out the redness. So that could possibly be too. And it could be that it's not a heavier coverage like you like.
And this is also true. And that also goes to personal preference. We're not trying to beat down a product or be snobby or anything like that. It's just, we don't want to hype up a product that's shitty, And honestly, if you have skin like I have, it's probably not going to work for you. It doesn't matter what your skin shade is or anything. It's probably not going to work for you. But that's just me, babies. Just me. I'm sorry. So I also got these eyeshadows. They're both LA Color.
Oh, nice.
They're both nudes. One's got a little bit more of a darker palette than the other, but I'm going to open them up. Okay, I'm going to try to open them up because last time I used my tweezers. So, oh my God, it opened, yay.
Well, I just used the wax from e.l.f. on my brows, and it actually, it does what it says. It puts them in place.
You like it?
I do like the e.l.f. product. So I like the Revlon product too, but like I said, I usually like a little bit more length in my brow to come down further, and I can't really achieve that with the bristles on this. I've been trying, and I feel like I'll look like Groucho Marx if I do too much more.
Groucho Marx and a pig with lipstick on it. We are a pair. We are the pair.
And I don't know if I should have did the wax first. That might have helped. Oh, look, the wax actually dragged some of it down, the color down.
I find it interesting, and maybe I'm the only one. I find it interesting how some of these products are made. I'd be interested to sit in on the meetings for the formulas and how.
Well, me too. How they pick the names of everything?
How they pick the names, how they pick the formula.
Yeah.
And what formula do they use for a dollar store brand? I'm curious about that.
Oh my God, I would love to go to California to tour ColourPop's studio.
Really?
I'll be using some of their products in their upcoming videos that we do. And that's another brand that has really affordable makeup. I mean, their foundations and concealers are like $5, $6. They have beautiful eyeshadow palettes that are $12, $13. And usually, I will find makeup artists out there that I support on YouTube, and a lot of them will have discount codes that you can go on. And sometimes the money will go to support a cause, or sometimes it'll help go to support them. But that's another brand that I really like. You can get them at Ulta, but they're, depending on how big your Ulta makeup store is, they are limited on their selection. They don't carry everything from the line, but if you go onto the website, they have so much. And their glitter eyeshadows, and I've used tons and tons of glitter eyeshadows, are some of the best.
I would like that too. And I can't wait to do ColourPop. I'm going to do that with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could do it.
So there is quite a bit of fallout from this. And I just did these.
From the eyeshadow?
Yeah.
I'm still working on my brows. It's like
the pigment doesn't look too bad. That was from the first one. That's not horrible. It's a good nude one. Let's see. Oh, it's the same one. Oops.
I want to get the tattooing done for my eyebrows.
I think we should do that. See, there's sorry, my camera. That's not bad. I'll take this one from here.
Oh, that looks good. So my dollar store really didn't have a huge eyeshadow selection.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. It looks kind of like a smoky gray.
Yeah, it's not bad. Let's try the other one. I'm sorry, finish what you were saying.
My dollar store didn't really have, and my eyebrows are crooked, so they're not twins. They're sisters, but they're not twins. I don't know. Is that how the saying goes? They're not twins. They're cousins. I don't know.
A lot of incest going on in that family.
This one's up higher.
Oh,
give the rock eyebrow.
All right, so let's try this one. Let's see. We'll do a little swatch here, and then.
Oh, that looks good. Is that LA Colors?
It is LA Colors. Both of them I use are from LA Colors. I'm gonna do this one, and then we'll turn this around and whoops, do that.
That's pretty neutral for you.
Yeah, it's pretty tame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Usually I have some kind of weird eyeshadow. But I figure, you know what, this can also, the other reason why we want to do this, and I know everybody's jumping on the bandwagon for the dollar store challenge, but I mean, we're reaching a different demographic than all those other people. Obviously they've reached us, but it's a different demographic. But
And let's face it, we're poor. we're poor. So
we're not rich. And also, speaking of being poor and not rich, we work. And so a lot of people do work. And as much as, and I'll, don't get me wrong, like in the field we work, we have to be professional and approachable, which doesn't mean though I won't throw on like the purple lipstick I got from Rebel Rose or some zany eyeshadow just, to add a little bit of color. But usually you have to have a little bit of a tamer look because you have to be professional. You have to be approachable. And so nudes are exactly that. They're, they're enough to give you that look of I have makeup on, but how,
not overly done.
So you look pretty and you look, I hate to use simple, but eloquent. You look pretty and
elegant
and elegant. And it just flows well. Yeah. So, and that's why, a lot of people have that type of makeup. Yeah. I think our zany colors, we, come from palettes. Maybe we get in BoxyCharm or even we treat ourselves to it. And those are for like Friday night, Saturday night, drinks with the girls, date night with the husband. But these are for work. These are every day. And that's also why we want to see how they last. Because after an 8, 9, 10-hour day, you don't want to look like, a adolescent boy going through puberty with your makeup sucked into your pores and oil slick up your face. You still want to look like I can carry myself well. I can talk to 86 patients and have 15 million phone calls in between, be stressed out, but still look very poised and very put together. And like
I don't have lipstick coming up over here.
Lipstick coming up here, your eyeshadow, mascara, and everything going down your face. When it comes 5 o'clock,
you don't look like the Joker.
Exactly. Why have to be serious? Well, my makeup fucking sucks. That's we want to make sure that 5, 6 o'clock that you can still walk out of work looking poised, not showing any stress or sweat from earlier the day, and being like, hey, I can rock this on a budget. Yeah. So that's why. So our demographic might be a little different, and that's why we wanted to reach you guys because everybody works. When one way or another, we work, and so that's why.
And I've tried so many different makeup products, and actually one product, I actually went through it, and it's not a dollar store product, but I'm going to get it for another video that we do. It's by L'Oreal, and they make these pigment color pops, and it is probably some of the best drugstore eyeshadow that I've ever tried before.
Also, really quick, there's quite a bit of fallout from this as well.
So my dollar store didn't really have a lot of eyeshadows to select from. They had a lot of shimmers, a lot of like loose powders. I didn't get any of that, and they had I should have, but they were absolutely beautiful. But I did find they had a trio. It's called Sunflower, and I'll take it out of the package. And so you've got like let's see the light. You've got like a darker brown, and then like a more taupe color, and then like a highlight color. And the highlight color does have a little shimmer to it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't have scissors. I can get this open. There we go. And it's kind of, it's sort of a little bit more along the peachier side. Let me see if I can try and swatch it. I am not the greatest at swatching. So you can kind of see that's like a.
Okay, it's very light.
It's light.
Also, the reason why we want to do this is because we're not rich, and a lot of those people who do YouTube channels.
Yeah, you can't see that.
No, you can a little bit. You can see it a little bit.
I can see a little bit. I don't know if the light is too bright.
We're not rich, but a lot of the other people who do YouTube are, and we wanted to show you like what everyday people do for makeup and what we look, and so we hope we can help everybody. So this one's a little tamer because, but let me tell you, our show is going to kick up. We're going to have celebrities on here because we do a lot of things on the outside. We work with a lot of high-end clients. We're going to have FX people. So even though we're doing the dollar store challenge now, it's kind of tame. It's tame so you can take this with you. but then we're going to kick it up a notch and do a lot of fucking fun things. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't wait for Halloween. I need to have a costume party. I can't
Why wait for Halloween? Let's start doing them now.
I'm down with that.
And it's fun. You know, this was a fun challenge to go in to see, can we actually recreate a full face look and actually have it look like and make it wearable? And that's the whole, you know, reason behind it.
And plus, makeup, it's fun to play with makeup.
It's fun to play with makeup, and it's fun to buy makeup, especially when you're buying more than 2 pieces. And
Exactly.
I'm applying the little bit of the darker color. Oh, my camera. Let me do this. I'm gonna apply a little bit of that darker color on the corner of my eye. I'm using the little brush that it came with, but I probably would use one of my other brushes that I have if I was doing it every day. And usually I like to do an eyeshadow primer, but for the sake of the challenge, I will just be applying straight on.
We want to see how the makeup stands on its own merit.
And because I have deeper set eyes, I tend to go a little bit above my crease, just because that helps to pop the eye out a little bit more.
I have to say, I do like how these applicators are giving me a 90s feel. An 80s feel.
I actually really like this terracotta color. I'm actually surprised how much pigment there is from it. It does have a little fallout, but not anything terrible. I did put some of that foundation on my eyelids too.
I have to say, I do like how this blends. It blends really nicely. I have to say, I like how it blends. It blends really nicely, actually.
I got a little bit of my eyebrow on my eyelid.
And that's actually not bad. It blends really nicely, actually.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed by this too.
Okay. The moment I've been waiting for. LA Colors Smudge Proof. Smudge Proof.
Liner or mascara?
Eyeliner.
Oh.
Eyeliner. And it's my favorite kind because I can't do the liquid. I just can't. I have contacts and I have hard contacts. They're gas permeable. My vision's terrible. If I never have my contacts, I'm fucking blind as a bat. I will never be able to see you. It's dangerous. So it doesn't work well with my contacts. And I'm not a huge fan of pencils because if you lose your sharpener, you're fucked. That sucks. Mm-hmm. So I like me a creamy pencil where all you have to do is twist and ta-da, it's there.
Ta-da!
Waves.
I'm applying some of the lighter color now on the inside.
It's very pretty.
I don't like the brush. I think the applicator that came with it, I think if I had one of my brushes that I like to use, I'll actually wear these eyeshadows again.
Me too.
I got you.
Okay. I like it. I don't hate it.
That's good.
Not mad at it. Let's try the other eye.
Oh, this eyebrow. Oh, it's got little. Oh, dear.
Is there also, everybody, let us know, is there a makeup look you'd like to learn that we can either teach you ourselves, well, because she's a cosmetologist, or we can bring somebody on and teach you? Is there something you want to learn that you're not sure of? It could be contouring. It could be a bunch of other things. Let us know and we'll bring them on as a guest. Or
just remember, I'm a beautician, not a magician.
What's so funny is my aunt's, she used to go to this hair salon, and her hairdresser's name was Jerry. And before she went up to get her hair done, a woman sat down to get hers done, and she wanted this impossible look. I don't know if he thought he could just lengthen her hair or something, but he was, honey, I'm a cosmetician, I'm a beautician, not a magician.
Yep.
He's like, he goes, I cannot turn I can't turn, what did he say? I can't turn, oh gosh. Oh, the Swiss boy on paint into Rapunzel. And I was like, oh my God, that's the best line ever.
It's the truth. Like when you have somebody who is jet black hair that wants to go to platinum blonde. Not that I've ever really done that, but I know a lot of people that have done that, and just gotta be careful of the yellow
Well, it wasn't so
and
much.
breakage.
It was the time of Jennifer Aniston hair. And
Okay.
This girl did not have Jennifer Aniston hair. She had a bob.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna get Jennifer Aniston.
And she wanted that hair, and he was like, that is not happening. And she got really mad.
Oh.
She got really mad, and I was just like, how can you be mad? He's telling you the truth. So I don't hate this eyeliner. I don't hate it thus far. It hasn't started bleeding. It hasn't started smudging or anything, or going down my eyes like it does. So
I like the eyeshadow. It looks pretty good. I wish it was a little bit darker, but I think I could get it darker if I had a different brush.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was really excited because I found liquid eyeliner.
I knew you would be excited. They actually have that at our dollar store too.
Yeah, it's black liquid eyeliner from LA Colors. It has an ultra fine tip. So we'll see how this goes.
And I found 2 different mascaras. Both LA Colors.
Oh, you got Wet and Wild.
I'm sorry. One is Wet and Wild and one is LA Colors. So I'm going to try one on one eye, and then I'm going to try one on the other eye.
Which LA Color one did you get?
I've got Mascara Lash Building. Very
okay.
Deep. And then it says more volume. Sorry, I was covering my face. It's really bad to do. And then Very Black and Wet and Wild. It's soy protein enriched panthenol. What the fuck is that? And then it is Enhance and Define. I have little eyelashes. I really hate my eyelashes. They really fucking suck. If I would get eyelashes sewn into my face.
Or how about like the lash extensions? Although I heard that that's really bad. That makes your own lashes fall out. I don't know.
I have a friend that had those actually. And they looked beautiful for like the first 5 days.
Yeah.
And then her eyelash, and she had beautiful eyelashes to begin with. So I was really confused about why she wanted them in the first place.
Yeah.
She's beautiful, long, luscious eyelashes, like the kind you die for. And she got those extensions. And again, I don't know why, but her eyelashes not only started falling out, but they started breaking. And when they grow out, it's kind of like a weave.
Oh, so they grow out longer too.
They do. It's really, I felt so bad for her because she had such high hopes for them because you have to get them redone every like 4 to 6 weeks or something like that.
Yeah. It's high maintenance.
Yeah. And they're expensive. They're not cheap. So I just use
the glue-on one.
If I ever get to have LASIK eye surgery, I will then use the glue-on ones.
Oh, that's what I want, LASIK. They do. So could your eyes handle magnetic ones? Because I saw at Walmart that they sell magnetic ones that you just click underneath and they magnetize together.
I've literally never tried, so I have no idea. But I'm open. See, I feel bad like a pussy because my eyelashes dictate my eyelashes. Fuck my life. My contacts dictate a lot because they are hard. If my eyes dry out and I blink, they'll pop out. And talk about being poor. And I'm going to be blunt with you. My contacts are $200 a piece.
Yep.
Not for an individual. Like this was $200. Yeah. This one was $200.
Yeah. My mom had, same with my mom. She used to have the hard ones too.
Yeah. So, until, and later on, by the way, disclaimer, you're probably going to see me with my glasses on because I also got, I'll show you in a minute, but I'll probably have my glasses on. They're really thick, and you're welcome to pick on me, by the way, because I not only have 4 eyes with them on, I have like 12.
No, it's only love on our channel. We don't have room for negativity.
We have room for sarcasm and jokes.
Yep.
So if you want to be sarcastic or make a joke about them, you can. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so here is the LA Colors one. All right. Oh, I mean, that's fine. I will say about the eyeliner now that I'm looking at it, it's not very heavily pigmented actually. Which, in a way, for work, may not be a bad thing. So you don't overdo it on the eyeliner. So we use this one. It's not bad. I mean, it's mascara. It's not.
I have to dry my eyeliner.
What's that?
I'm drying my liquid eyeliner.
You and your liquid eyeliner.
Actually, it's not bad.
It looks pretty.
It's not bad at all. It dries pretty fast. It's a little flaky, but.
All right, so now we're going to do the Wet n Wild. I feel like this is dry. Okay, let's try this again. It's not bad.
It doesn't, so I've used a lot of liquid eyeliners, and some of the liquid eyeliners, when you're first putting it on, it has a tend to bleed outwards. And I've had some with like felt tips that tend to do that, which I tend to stay away from that type of applicator. But this has like a little brush on it, even though it said felt tip, it is more like a brush. It kind of reminds me of the KVD, otherwise known before as Kat Von D tattoo liner. It kind of reminds me of that tip on it, but it's not bleeding. I'm actually really surprised for a dollar store. It didn't bleed at all.
It looks really pretty.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed with you. It looks.
We will see how it wears, though. That'll be the key.
We'll check back in.
Yeah, that'll be the key.
Oops, I dropped it. So I did find another Wet n Wild product. I'm going to move right on to lipstick. This is a very shiny, very pink color. It's called, what is it called? CS844. Pink Rose. Pink Rose, okay. And it's very Wet n Wild. So let's see. Now, I will, disclaimer again, you know me, or I hope you know me, getting to know me. I don't like to reapply things, hence why I love a matte lipstick. So with the lipstick, obviously, you're going to need to reapply it. I mean, we're going to be having dinner here in a little bit and stuff. So obviously, I'm going to need to reapply this. So I'm not going to judge it by that. But I am going to judge it about how it lasts before I eat or drink and how the pigment is.
I'm trying to put the mirror down so that people can see how I'm applying it, because I think that's important, because I've watched a lot of different makeup artists who will sit with that like this while they're applying it, and we're like, bitch, move the mirror down, we want to see you apply the product.
There it is. There it is. I like it. I kind of wish it was in a matte color because I like matte, but I like the color. It's shimmery, it's shiny. It brings attention to your lips in a good way. It's not overstated.
I like the liner. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really slow. I'm going on to mascara because I had to really focus to do that liner. So I got LA Colors black eyeliner too, Beyond Black. But this says it lengthens lashes. Full effect brush. We shall see.
What do you think of the lipstick, Lisa?
Did you like the mascara?
I don't hate it. I mean, I think it's okay.
I like your lipstick, but you usually go a lot darker.
So this would be good for work. This would be good for work for an everyday look.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing in a frost either. That looks pretty on you.
I actually love frost lipsticks.
Really?
Yes.
How did I not know that?
I probably I don't know.
I don't know.
But I love them. And that's why, like, every time, and again, I please understand, I will always judge fairly. Yes, we're kind of partial to ColourPop, Jeffree Star, things like that. But that's why I wanted Jeffree Star's Ho Ho Ho, because that's a frost, but it's also matte. It's a last all day. So I love frost lipsticks. I really, really do. I know Tattoo Junkie has some, and I have some of them myself. However, and we'll go over them too, but I feel like they tend to peel.
Oh, this mascara sucks. Just sorry, I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, I don't like the bristles on it are really, 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 really stiff. And I can't tell if there's product actually all in the brush or just sort of closer to the tip.
The one for the LA Colors, it clumped my eyelashes on the side I used it. Not a huge fan of that. Some of this, I'm going to be honest with you, some of it I probably won't be keeping. Some of it I probably will be giving away to other people or maybe discarding. I'm not even going to lie to you. The one thing I can say right now, and I don't know if it's going to get worse, and this is just me looking into the mirror. I don't know how it looks on camera on your end, but I feel like my makeup already looks like I've already worked an 8-hour, 9-hour day in a nursing home, changing beds, sweating my ass off, because at first I really liked the eyeliner, but there's not a lot of pigment. It's kind of, I feel like it's soaking into my skin. The foundation was not a good foundation, not for me. Again, might be good for somebody who doesn't really need a foundation. But I feel like I've already got that tired look on because I can see my red spots over here.
I got 4 lipstick stuff.
4 lipsticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put them on. I got Elf, and I got Sassy and Chic lip gloss. I got LA Colors in an orange, and I got an Elf lip balm just because that looked really like the bomb. So
try your Elf one.
Which one? The Elf lipstick?
No, LA Colors.
Oh, LA Colors. Okay.
But that's what my concerns are. I'm looking at myself. I'm not really happy with the outcome.
Oh, this is a tinted and scented color bomb. Well,
then use your Elf one.
Okay, I'll put some balm on and then I'll put the Elf on.
There we go.
I like that liner. It's cute. It's like a little triangle.
Oh, I like that.
And it's not orange. It's flesh color. I thought it would be orange because the packaging is orange.
Well, what does the color say on the packaging?
Oh, it smells like orange. Oh, it smells so good, like citrus.
You can't eat your lipstick.
But you know, citrus scents make you happy.
This is true.
Yeah.
Actually, citrus and fruity scents make you happy, where warm scents like cinnamon and clove and pumpkin actually calm you. So here's a nice little tidbit. If you go into a therapist's office and you smell cinnamon and you smell pumpkin, that's to help, or even like a amber, that's to help give you calm. So I didn't realize that until I read about it.
This makes my lips feel nice and plump. I like this. Plump. Okay, I'll put the Elf on, but I have a feeling it's gonna kind of glide everywhere because I just put the balm on. So this is Elf. And you know, it's funny because I never knew this, and I found out about this, and maybe people will disagree with me. I'm not really sure, but it's ELF, and everybody calls it ELF. But I was watching a YouTube channel. I can't remember who the makeup artist was, but they said that it stands for eyes, lips, and face. And I never, ever knew that. I don't know if that's true or not. I just always call it ELF. They were calling it ELF.
Well, that makes sense, though. That makes complete sense. So why don't you try that on, and then we'll end our video, and then we'll come back in a couple hours.
Sounds good. I can't get this open.
I had the same problem. But like I was saying before, like I feel like I've already worn this for a couple of hours, and it's kind of looking a little worn. Not the eyeshadow, but the face.
It looks good on this side.
Does it? It doesn't fit up close to me.
I mean, the camera changes things a little bit, I feel like, too.
Yeah.
I'm opening up my Sassy Chic glitter lip balm. Okay. This is in the color Sociable, which is a very, see, on camera it looks pink, but it is bright red on this end.
Hi, buddy.
It smells really good.
Does it?
It doesn't smell chemically.
Who do makeup be scratch and sniff?
And going on my lips, see now on camera it looks more peachy, but in person it is a bright pink color.
Like, whoa! I love it. I think it's great.
Like, so I'll tell you a quick little story. So I used to work for a makeup company, and there was a particular color in that makeup company called watermelon. And this is what that reminds me of, because all of the little ladies would all come in and they were obsessed with the hot pink watermelon lipstick. I don't know if they still carry that.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it.
But in person, whoever, if anybody ever worked for Clinique, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
And now they know what makeup company you worked for.
It's okay. I don't mind disclosing that.
No, that's a good company.
I enjoyed my time working for them, actually.
Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to go do.
My lips are popping.
They are popping. You look beautiful. We're going to go do stuff. We're going to eat dinner. We're going to go on about our day as if we were after we put on our morning makeup. And then we'll be back to give you part 2 of Get Ready With Me Dollar Store Challenge to show you what we think after eating, drinking, moving around, doing stuff, and give you our update. I can tell you right now, my hopes aren't high. But also when we come back, I did find something cherry at the dollar store. You know how I love my makeup remover wipes? And so I found some at the dollar store, and they're for sensitive skin too, which is really, really great. So when I come back, I'm going to remove my makeup with these and tell you, what I think of them. And so that's what we're going to do.
I'm going to take my hair down.
Because you look beautiful, darling.
My lips are popping. Look at my Corona gray hair.
It's all good.
Actually, I don't mind it. I don't like the eyebrow stuff, though.
Well, you look beautiful. You look like you're ready to hit the town.
This one side of this face looks higher than the other because my brow is kind of crooked, but that's okay. My glasses hide it.
You look beautiful, darling.
You look beautiful, darling. All right, we'll go wear it, see how it does. We're going to go eat. Not together, I wish. And then we'll come back and check in and let you know our thoughts. But I have a feeling you kind of already know most of them.
Well, we'll see how it wore, and then I'll use the makeup remover so you can see how well it goes. So, All right, everybody. Thanks for watching our channel. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe.
Give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up.
Yeah. And we'll see you in a few hours. We love you guys. Remember, spread love, not hate.
Yep. See you on the flip side.
Bye.
Peace out.